Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I made a lot of videos on the US administration tapping the US strategic oil reserves because of their inability to provide the US market with enough oil, and therefore the price going up, not only because of the inflation but because of the shortage in supply. Now that the OPEC Plus cut 2 million barrels a day from their output, as you probably know, United States tried to speak with Mr. Mohammed bin Salman, the Saudi Arabia's crown prince. He didn't want to hear anything. Moreover, it seems like Saudi Arabia wants to go and apply for BRICS membership, which is going to be bad. So guess what the Biden administration solution is? Go back to the piggy bank and get some more oil. You know, that oil from the strategic reserves is going to go down and down and down. Then what? At one point, you gotta do something. You have to do something to fill it back, or to make sure that the U.S. Economy has oil. Or you would say, well, we run a shortage right here. How about we start using the alternative energy sources like, I don't know, wind and sun. Okay. Maybe they're just pushing us towards that idea, which they are. This article comes from Sputnik and it's from the 18th of October 2022. Biden administration to release 15 million barrels from US strategic oil reserve. Why not? Still there. The previous administrations filled it up, so you can use it in an emergency of stupidity. The White House announced on Tuesday that US President Joe Biden would take additional action to strengthen energy security, address the supply crunch and lower costs. How are you strengthening the energy security when you deplete the national reserves? How? The strategic. How? It's like double speak here. Biden said he was ordering the U.S. Department of Energy, DOE, to issue a notice of sale of 15 million barrels of crude oil from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, SPR, in December. The last of the 180 million barrels he began introducing to the oil market in late March, following his announcement of a total boycott of Russian energy exports. Now, they started in March, and Biden said, we're gonna suck 1 million barrels each day for 6 months. That's why they got to 180 million barrel in 6 months since March. So now they're gonna get 15 millions more. I think they just postponed a little regime change in Saudi Arabia, and that's why they do this. Remember, reserves are about, I think they are 714 million barrels. So 714 million barrels. These guys got out 180 million barrels. I don't think the reserves were full when this idiot started sucking the reserves. But nevertheless, there's gonna be end. What are you going to all this? What are you going to do? However, the White House noted that the DOE would be ready to move forward with additional significant SPR sales this winter if needed due to Russian or other actions disrupting global markets. And I'm quoting, the White House further noted that it would soon begin the process of refilling the SPR, Strategic Petroleum Reserves. How? When I all go and poop in it and get it? When prices are at or below about $67 to $72 per barrel. So it's going to restart refilling only when it's going to drop to $67 a barrel to $72 a barrel. If not, then what? What's the next step? These guys are thinking, excuse me, only at the first step. Then what? And then what? And in case this happens, you got, what's the plan? What if the other thing happened? What's the plan for that one? What about the other one? What's the plan? You can have many scenarios. Did you plan? And when you get one scenario that again opens in a few, and then again and again and again. These guys are just like a novice chess player. First move, first move, first move, first thought. So, about a month ago, Bloomberg reported that the administration would do, when prices hit $80 a barrel. And now it's between 67 and 72. On Tuesday evening, Brent crude from the North Sea was selling at $90.03 per barrel. And West Texas Intermediate was selling at $83.31 per barrel, according to oilprice.com. And I'm quoting, "The prices of petroleum and gasoline have declined from their summer 2022 heights," and then they jumped one day almost 70 cents. No, it was 7 cents. It was 380 something to 450. And then it fluctuates 20 cents per gallon. But still remain problematic. According to U.S. Energy Information Agency, EIA, data, the average retail gasoline prices across all grades was $3.871 per gallon on Monday. What? Where? I'm driving there right now. What am I talking about? I bought, when did I buy? I bought yesterday, Monday, and I bought the cheapest. So this is the catch. The regular gasoline was everywhere $4.25 a gallon. Where I bought, well, sorry to say, but I buy premium. Anyway, it's just that's what the car gets. So buying premium, I bought it everywhere was about 5 something the premium. I found it somewhere at 450, I think it was 452 at Sam's Club. That was the cheapest. 452 for premium, which everywhere else was 520, 510. So I don't know what these guys are talking about. 381 was about a month ago on Monday roughly, and they say the average, that if the average, and you get what, California and about 5 more states where it's about $50 a gallon, kidding, but about 8 or something. Who has 2? I want to see those who have 2 that make in between average. Roughly where they were in the last week of February, immediately after Russia launched its special operation in Ukraine and just before Biden announced a retaliatory boycott of Russian energy exports and pushed the rest of the globe to do the same. For crude oil, prices are where they were in late January. I don't think so, but maybe it is. Then what brings the price up then? However, unlike in February, the US is now facing down a possible recession in the near future, driven by inflation that has only slightly declined since the start of the year, despite hefty interest rate hikes by the US. Federal Reserve, the country's central bank, the private bank you mean, it's not essential, it is, but the US is also holding legislative and gubernatorial elections in November, and it's unclear if Biden Democratic Party will be dealt a stinging defeat. I don't think so. I don't even care if they get or not, because the same guys are coming there, the same guys. So I have no faith in this. So get some more. You, let's say you're a household, and you and your wife, you earn a certain amount, fix, and then your expenses are over that amount. What do? You go and tap in your savings. Good, but the savings have a bottom, right? When you get a bottom, then what? And you can't really cut the expenses, because the expenses are living cost, food, energy, and so on. In this case, gas, driving a car. United States without a car, it's not like in Europe you can walk to work or buy groceries. No, here if I go to buy groceries, probably I drive about 15 or 20 kilometers. If I go shopping, I drive about 100 miles. It's 160 kilometers. Don't believe me? Just go around the town. This is how it is here. So anyway, we'll see what happens, right? Is that mentality. If there's no more, no more. Stay home. But you can't stay home. I have to go to work. How do? You speak with all your colleagues and tell them, hey, I'm going to work. Anyway, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart. I don't know if these guys are criminal over there or they're just incapable of, I don't know. I think both. Anyway, stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth and be just.